Hello there, and welcome to It's All Black and White TV on this Friday morning. This is your NUFC latest news podcast. If you do like what you see, then please do smash that like. Send this towards the top of the search settings, which means anybody who hasn't seen the channel before will find it more easily. So that'd be great if you could smash a like. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, then come and join this amazing community by smashing that subscribe button. Also, the bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. If you do want to become a member, it is 99p per month, and every member will be entered into a prize draw. So I'm hoping to do one in July, depending on the numbers of members I have. Also, if you want to give a donation to what you think the channel's worth, then just click on the $ and the super thanks and super chat and do it that way as well. So thank you very much indeed. Right, okay, so as we know, today is Friday, the 30th of June, and that means one thing, that Dominik Szoboszlai's close finishes at midnight tonight. So, with his close ending tonight, this is the interesting thing. What's going to happen afterwards? Are we going to go in with a bid and put structured payments into Leipzig? Or, the thing is there's a couple of things could happen in this deal. One, yes, we could go in with a structured payment, but then Leipzig might put the price up. Also, Leipzig might say we're not selling. So again, it's one of them, but that's a chance you take. With the release clause, you've got to pay the whole lot up front, and I think that's why we don't really want to pay the whole lot up front, because it's FFP at the end of the day, and we've got to try and keep in with the parameters of the FFP. So again, let's see what happens, and let's hope we get this one over the line, because I'll tell you what, he is a cracking player, Szoboszlai, and I think every Newcastle fan would love him at Newcastle. So yeah, an absolute great player he is. But so I mean, look, we'll see what happens with him today, and that one will be a one that'll probably maybe rumble on into next week somehow. But it wouldn't surprise me if that release clause, once it's finished tonight, wouldn't surprise me. I'm not saying it's going to happen, because I'm not in the know or anything like that, so don't think of that. But all I'm saying is it wouldn't surprise me that if once that's done, we hear something all the weekend that we've put a bid or something in from. Who knows? But again, it's one of those, it's just rumours at the moment. We'll just wait and see what happens when his release clause finishes tonight, unless somebody actually comes in with a release clause money and buys them before us, and then that way we can't get them. But let's hope that's the case, and we'll see what happens when his release clause is deactivated. Right, moving on. Now there's a new link of a player this morning coming through to us, a new rumour, and this guy is called Edward Spurtsian. Or Spurtsian. However you pronounce his name, I'm not 100% sure, okay? He's Armenian, and he plays in the Russian league for FC Krasnodar, okay? So he plays for Krasnodar in the Russian league. Obviously, Russia are banned from all European competitions because of the war in Ukraine. He's 23 years of age. He's played 28 games, had 26 starts. Plays attacking midfield and midfield centre midfield. But again, looking at his stats, he does play predominantly on the left, so you can use him as a left winger. He's got 10 goals and 11 assists last season. So out of 26 games, he's got 10 goals and 11 assists that he started, but he's played 28 in total. Now, according to SofaScore, his current value is in pounds, this is as well, £10.6 million. So according to SofaScore, he's worth just over 10.5 million quid. Now then, look, this player might want to leave Krasnodar. There he is there on screen now. That's him there. I mean, look, he might want to leave Krasnodar and come to St James's Park, or because not only us are looking at him, but Man City are looking at him as well. So it speaks volumes when Man City are looking at him also. He is being urged not to join Man City because obviously game time will be very, very limited there, where at Newcastle he probably get a bit more. Now then, does this tie into the fact, if we're looking at this player because he plays left side, does this tie into the fact that we may be thinking, because there was a rumour going around with the Szoboszlai signing from Leipzig, that they wanted to take ASM in part exchange with cash for Szoboszlai. So, with that in mind, could that be one of the reasons why we're looking at this guy, Spersian? Apparently had a great game against Wales last week when Armenia beat Wales 4-2 in qualifiers. I mean, get your thoughts in, guys. What do you think? I mean, look, even if you had to pay 15 million, that's a bargain still for this guy, because he's 23, he's young, he could come into the league. We know what Eddie Howe's like of getting players settled in first before he starts them. And this lad could be a bench player, just coming off the bench, having little cameos to get himself built up, to get used to the pace of the league, like Eddie Howe did with Bruno. And, we could have a star in our hands. I mean, look, I know a lot of people might say, oh, but it's the Russian league, and, but yeah, that's all right in that. Right. Hang on a minute. Just before you think about that, look at Kvaratskhelia, right? Kvaratskhelia, however you pronounce his name, Kvaratskhelia, right? Anyway, but he plays for Napoli, right? And Kvaratskhelia, who plays for Napoli, he went to Napoli from Georgian league for £10 million, right? And look what he's worth now. He's worth over 80 million quid. And he's only been at Napoli and that was his first season. So when you look at this guy, so we could bring him in for about that much money, and he could be a super player. So that's why I'm saying, let's not doubt these signings, because I think this could be one of those signings that could be a terrific signing. It might not be. He might turn out to be awful, but who knows? He might not get to the grips with the Premier League, and it might be too much outreach for him. But again, you don't know until you try. And if it was me, I would say yes, definitely go out there and get him. Definitely, why not? Why not? As I say, you just do what you did with Bruno. You just introduce him slowly at the Premier League to get him used to the pace of the game. Once he's used to the pace of the game, this guy could be on fire. Who knows? He could be the next Kvaratskhelia, who's, the one who came out of Georgia and went to Napoli, and, nobody had heard of him. And the thing is, if we'd signed, say, Kvaratskhelia for 10 million from the Georgian league, a lot of fans would have went, oh, what was signing him for? What's he good at? And that's probably what Napoli fans thought when they signed him. They probably thought, why was signing him? But now they absolutely love him because, he's one hell of a player. And the same with this lad. He could be one hell of a player as well. So again, it's a new link, a new name that's come out. See, new names keep getting thrown at Newcastle. But apparently, according to the report as well, last week we did have scouts from Newcastle and there were scouts, obviously, from Man City watching this guy also. So again, let's see if anything happens with it. And it'll be interesting to see if it does, because, again, the Russians won't be able to demand too much money for him because they know that, this guy might want to play European football and, all importantly, Champions League football. And do you know what? Yeah, I would say take a punt. What's your thoughts, guys? Get your comments in. Let us know what you think. Would you take this guy? Yes, his stats are outstanding, 10 goals, 11 assists, and 28 games played, 26 started. That's not a bad going rate at all. So again, we'll see what happens. But, it's one to definitely keep an eye on anyway. Right, so as I'm coming to the end of this video anyway, if you did like what you see, then please do smash that like. It really does help the channel up the search results, so do smash those likes. That'd be great. Thank you. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, then come and join this amazing community by smashing that subscribe button, and also that bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. If you do want to become a member, it's just 99p per month. And if you want to make a donation, just click the $sign and do it that way. So, guys, yeah, transfer window really is hotting up now, isn't it? And, let's see what happens. But remember, the future is bright. The future is black and white. And until my next show, it's bye-bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And I will see you soon. How are the lads?